So thank you guys for getting on tonight. I'm going to be the first person that's talking to you tonight, and then I'm going to introduce you to one of my most favorite people in the whole wide world. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so you guys, can you guys see me? I always forget you have to start the video on this one. Okay, so you guys, hi. Like I said, I'm going to be the first person talking to you guys tonight. My name's Courtney. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. I have a background in holistic nutrition. We live by the beach, and so we go there as often as we possibly can. And I am just super excited to be sharing a little bit about Q Sciences with you guys tonight. So real quick, let me introduce you to my family because they play a huge vital role in why I'm even talking to you guys tonight. So clearly by this picture, I have my heart and my hands super full. And if you were on in the minutes, you might have to mute yourself. Great music. I don't know what you were listening to. You guys, by this picture, I clearly have my heart and my hands super full. And if you were on here in the first few minutes, you probably heard chaos in the background. My kids are loud and they know that I'm coming on here to talk to people. So in that big picture, I am holding my youngest son, Aaron. Next to me is my oldest daughter, Ryan, and then my husband, Adam. Next to him is our youngest daughter, Logan, and then our oldest son, Connor. You guys, these four kiddos are the main reason I ever looked into working from home. After having our oldest daughter, Ryan, I started to have a lot of health issues, but she also started to have a lot of health issues. And her health issues consumed a lot of conversations, prayers between me and my husband. And because we both have backgrounds in health, it was really important for us to be able to help her. And what that looked like was someone needed to start staying home. And you guys, ever since I was a teenager, I was always on this mission on how I could treat the body as naturally as possible. My family teased me about it all of the time. They would call me crunchy, granola, a hippie, you name it. They teased me about it. But little did I know how critical that would be later in life. What we've been able to accomplish here at Q Sciences through supplementation has been nothing short of amazing. So like I said before, one of us needed to be home with the kids, and I wanted that one to be me. And I came across this opportunity. And what I love about doing this is it checks off all the dots for me. So I knew I needed to be home with my kids. We knew we were eliminating a paycheck and we didn't want to live month to month. That was terrifying to us. And I wanted to be in control of my own time and not let anybody else dictate my schedule other than the obvious 4 children. And because of this, I get to do all of that. All those dots are checked for me. But I was even at a point when I was looking at working from home, I looked at how I could answer phones for products that you see sold on QVC. I'm not even kidding you guys. I had the headset, I had it all. But not all that long ago, a friend of mine, she called me and she knew that quality of a company, ingredients in products, research on products, those things were really important to somebody like me. And one of my most favorite quotes of all times is the most uneducated thing you can do is say no to something that you know absolutely nothing about. So I was like, sure, I'll take a look. Show me what you've got. And I have to tell you guys, like always being this big product and ingredient nerd, being able to find a company that I get to use my passion to help people get healthy, it's just golden. To say that this business has been a blessing in my life, it would be an absolute understatement. I really believe that this business gives the average person the ability to live an above average life. And I look at where I started on my journey of working from home and where I'm at now. And I know that I align myself with the right people and the right company, which brings me to this next slide, telling you guys a little bit of the background of the company, okay? We're actually called Quintessential Biosciences, quintessential meaning the best of the best, biosciences meaning verified and validated by science. We started back in 2012. currently in 23 countries and growing. Everything here at Q Sciences is based on cutting edge technology in the health and wellness space. And if you're a numbers person at all, you'll appreciate this. Since 2018, the company has actually grown by 1,200%. Another numbers fact for you guys, we were actually named the third fastest growing company in our industry and number one in health and wellness. This article that stated this literally said, if you are looking for a business, a home to go to, this is the place to come to. So I am thankful to be here. So that brings me to introducing you to the guys who are in charge of it all. Mr. Mark Wilson there, he's our CEO and president of the company, or founder, sorry, CEO and founder of the company. He was an NFL quarterback, if you recognize his name, but he was also a successful real estate developer. And by starting Q Sciences, definitely what I would call a brilliant entrepreneur. Next to him, Mr. Jake Spencer, he's the president and co-owner of Q Sciences, and he has had massive success in this industry, you guys, as a leader, as a mentor, helping companies grow their businesses globally. And I have to tell you guys, I feel super blessed because I've been able to work directly with Jake on my business. And I know that some of the success that I've had here is directly because of his mentorship. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that the president of QVC would have ever personally trained me to say like, hey, do you want your products? But you guys, I've gotten to know Mark, I've gotten to know Jake, and I have to tell you guys, they have such good hearts. And I feel like that says a lot about a company. I think when you align yourself with good people, good positive things start to happen. So let's jump over into the products. I already told you guys what a product and ingredient nerd I am. We have a full suite of products, you guys, from brain health to hormone health, collagen, to kids' health products, and something called terpenes, which is amazing. I could literally talk to you guys about these products all night long, but I promise, I pinky promise that I won't, but I just love them so much. So one of the things that I absolutely love about Q is that we have something for everyone from the day you're born to the day that you move on to that next life. We have amazing nutrition and supplements here. These help target inflammation, they help support mental health, they help support brain health. One specific trio of products that we have right here, this is the product that everybody wants. Everybody wants to get their hands on this one, but within this trio, there's a product that I'm obsessed with called Qmax. In its original formula, it had over 36 clinical studies done on it, some of which are published in medical journals that you've heard of. They cover ADHD, autism, brain injury, stress, anxiety, depression, and the list just truly goes on and on. So saying that it helps with brain health is such an understatement. We also have exclusive hemp products, you guys. It's real hemp that you can feel. When people use our hemp products, they say they feel an instant calm, instant relief, instant well-being. And if you're an avid hemp oil taker or user of like hemp topical products, you know that it's not all created equally. We get to bring you the good stuff, the water soluble, something with BioSync technology. Nobody else in the world has BioSync technology, which makes it so absorbable and our bodies get all the goodness from it. So next we have weight loss and fitness support. You guys, we don't believe in a quick fix here at Q Sciences. We believe in supporting the body on these journeys. So we're able to give you personalized workout programs, nutrition programs. These are amazing, you guys, but one product I have to brag on outside of this, or within this, not outside of this, within this is a product called Trim. It has become one of my best friends. You guys, it helps burn fat faster. It helps curb your appetite. And hello, if you have children, you probably want your appetite curbed because they probably snack and then you feel like you have to finish their snacks for them. But it also blocks your carbs while also providing this clean, natural energy for your body. The next thing I want to tell you guys about, another favorite of mine, is our oral supplement sprays. This is for people who need nutrition, but they can't or they don't like to swallow pills. They're definitely like problem solution oriented for people. So we've got vitamin C, vitamin D, B12, but one specific spray that everybody needs in their cabinet is called Sleep Spray. If you struggle with sleep, this stuff is foolproof. I know of people who have said they've tried everything under the sun and it doesn't work, and they try our sleep spray and they're like, whoa, this is a fluke. And then they try it again. And they're like, this is amazing. So the next thing, this guy here, he is not a product. He is an amazing individual. His name is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He's our Chief Science Officer here at Q Sciences. He's one of the genius brains behind all of the products that we have here at Q. He's also a board certified internal medicine doctor, a naturopath. If you've ever Googled your symptoms on WebMD or anything like that, he's part of the reason you can do that. He was the former senior editor for them, but he's helped create our science-based cutting edge technology products. The thing I love about him and the people that he works with is they're always aggressively innovating to meet market trends like that are going on right now in the world today. And nothing leaves production at Q Sciences without his okay of it being quintessential. But you guys, it's one thing to hear from me. You know, it's always one thing to hear from the person that's like set to talk to you guys, but it's another thing to hear from someone else who has a real story on our products. So my friend Jackie is on here and she's going to give you guys a quick testimony on her experience with some of our products here at Q Sciences. Jackie, if you could unmute yourself, I would appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Courtney. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share. The product I want to talk about tonight is our hemp oil. Our hemp oil was one of the products that first brought me to Q Science as a customer because of the immediate results that I had. It was different than any other CBD product that I had ever tried on the market. It worked instantly. It was something that could build up in your system and just be a really good support. And I had used it for myself, and I had also used it for my 9-year-old son who has ADHD. And it had helped us in a lot of different ways over the last 2 years, but we never took it consistently. I never gave it to myself every single day. I never gave it to my son every single day. And this year, my son went back to school. He went to a private school where the curriculum is a little bit more competitive. And after he had been home for 15 months, that was a big change. And part of ADHD is anxiety and a pressure to succeed and keep up with everybody. And when you learn a little bit different, that adds a lot more stress for you. And so the first couple of weeks of school, my son was coming home very emotional, very upset, very angry, and he was taking it out on me, and he was mean, and he made me want to cry every day. And I started giving him the hemp oil every single morning before school. And I'm going to try not to cry about this right now, because it was such a change. He started getting along with his sister. They had fought for months. They hated each other, and they became friends again. And he had more patience for her, and he was nicer to all of us. And he was more positive, and he wasn't angry. And over the last 30 days, I've given that to him every day. And I thought, well, maybe he's just gotten used to school. But there was 2 days in the last 30 days that I forgot to give that to him in the morning. And those 2 days, he came home mad at me about something small that happened during the day or whatever. He was very angry. And so we have learned in our house that hemp is not something that we take once in a while for him. It is an everyday thing that he needs to support his system and to help him be able to balance his emotions and his stress throughout the day. And I have never experienced a product like that. And we will never go another day without that product in our house. So thank you for giving me the chance to share.
Thanks, Jackie. I'm sure that some of you guys can relate to that story. I know that we can here in our house. You guys, real quick, there is a product that I didn't have a slide for, and it's called a terpene elixir. I just want to touch on it really, really quick, okay? Because I'm such a nerd about this kind of stuff. And hemp has provided amazing things for my family as well. But there are new products that have come out that make you want to say, should I keep the hemp or should I not keep the hemp? People like me and Jackie, of course, we're going to keep the hemp, but there's people who can't get hemp. And so we created something called terpene elixirs here. You guys, this is the active compound found in plants that provide unique benefits that you can feel because of our biosync technology. So we have something called chill. it does exactly what its name says. I'm trying to like think of what you guys need to know about Chill, but it does exactly what its name says. We also have something called Comfort, which could be used for pain. But you guys, if you are in a different country and you cannot receive hemp, I want you guys to get back with the person who invited you and ask them about our terpene elixirs, because they are powerful, they work fast. And for myself, I'll give a really fast testimony. I was in a car accident, a very severe car accident about 2 months ago. I've had very bad panic attacks since then every time I drive, and it's almost debilitating where I cannot drive. When I got my hands on the Chill and I took it, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I can go places now. I'm so thankful for it. And there's many more stories of people using the terpene elixirs, but you guys, they're amazing. And if that's why you're here, I cannot wait for you to get your hands on it. So you guys, the next person that's coming to talk to you, I love her so much. The financial stress that we had as a family never would have been lifted if the person I'm about to introduce you to hadn't asked me to just take a look, to just take a peek at this. She's on our company's advisory board, which gives people a say in what happens in our industry and our business, products and comp plan. She's one of the fastest growing emeralds in our company, top 7 income earner, which is amazing. I totally look up to her. She also took time not that long ago out of her jam-packed schedule to teach my team personally how she went from $0 to $500,000 in a little under 6 months. You guys, she leads our team with such a servant's heart. I'm so thankful to know her, and she's one of the most knowledgeable people in this industry that I have ever met. So without further ado, my friend and my mentor, Shannon Carlin.
Oh, Courtney, I always feel like I have such like big shoes to fill now after you introduced me. Thank you. Well, hello, everybody. I am super excited to be here tonight, and even more so excited to be able to talk to you about what I'm going to share with you tonight. I have been with Q Sciences now for just about 3 years. I've been in this industry for a little over 10 years now, and I could not be more thrilled and more honored to be part of a company like Q Sciences, not only because of the great products that Courtney talked about and the great mentorship and leadership that we have here in this company, but let's face it, when we do something like this outside of just wanting to be healthier or wanting different products for our family or our friends, we do this because of the extra income that we can make. And the potential within our industry is really limitless. And when I say that truly and completely with a straight face, because I've heard it before, and I know you've probably heard it. And, you know, maybe if somebody introduced you to a company, or maybe you were in another company and you just felt like, yeah, I hear these stories, but I could never do that, right? Well, here at Q Sciences, it's totally different. I know that sounds a little cliche, but with the systems that we have and the culture that we have and just the environment as a whole, we want people to win here, and together we win big. Oh, can we mute? Please, thank you. So I get to talk about my most favorite product, and that is the business side of what we do here at Q Sciences. So it's really simple. You may have come tonight because you were looking at some products, but maybe you have a need, or you know somebody that has a need to bring an extra income into your family. And so it's truly easy to be an ambassador with Q Sciences, and to have your own business. It's only $39.95. With that $39.95, you get everything that you need in order to run your business. My husband has been self-employed for the 20 years that we've been married, and he is in the contracting world. He's in construction. He's a woodworker, and he owns his own business. Y'all, the amount of money and resources that we have put into his business just so he can actually do his job every day. The rent we pay on his shop, the insurance that he carries, his employees, the machinery, it has cost us probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not even joking, for him to be able to do what he does. Now, he does amazing work, don't get me wrong. And I'm very happy he does what he does, because he does amazing work in our house too. But to know that $39.95 is all I paid to get my business up and running, and it has been able to fully support our family, is really unheard of if you really think about that. So $39.95 is what you pay for the year, and then you become active by purchasing some products that you're either going to use for yourself and your house, or use to sample out whatever you want, but the person who you decide to partner with can help you there decide how to go. We have the best technology here. I break technology. It is not my friend. We do not get along. And I am not even exaggerating here. My husband doesn't let me touch anything new technology related. So to know that we have very simplistic technology here so I can run my massive business literally is a lifesaver for me, y'all. And so this is, like, our products are constantly being changed and evolved, and they're extremely innovative. So is the technology that we have here at Q. So you can dig in a little deeper with that, or about that, with the person that invited you tonight as well. But moving on, I want to talk to you a little bit about our system. Everybody asks, like, how can I do this? I'm not a salesperson. I don't know if this is for me, right? We have a system here that works. Not only does it work, but it's a system that enables us to help people get plugged in and get the exact support that they want to hit their goals. We all have different goals, and we all join into this business for different reasons, right? Some of you may say, gosh, I would really love to just go get my hair and nails done without feeling guilty about it. Or maybe you feel like Courtney and I did, and we just wanted to be home with our babies. And so you want that full-time income. And so being able to get plugged into a system that's going to support you and be able to goal set with you and plan with you and give you realistic expectations to hit your goals, that's what I think is truly important here. And so we have a very simple system that we can get you plugged into right away, so you can start making money as quickly as you would like to. Can you switch for me, Courtney? Thank you. So one of the great things that we have here, as Courtney explained to you, is our products. And so as you share the products and you gather customers, I love this program because some people just want to share products. Maybe you don't have a desire to build a huge team, but you want to share the products and make extra cash in doing so. And so we have an amazing program here to help us retain our customers. Not only is it super easy for a customer to order from your e-commerce websites, get their product shipped to them, but they have a whole department designated at Q that helps us with our customers. They help us make sure that our customers are thriving. They offer great wholesale pricing. They offer rewards to our customers that continue to order each and every month. But y'all, what I love the most about this is that we are rewarded so generously. In fact, a bomb was just dropped on us today that blew our minds. I have never heard, I always say that we have such a fair and generous comp plan. Y'all, what happened today is literally mind-blowing. Our company has just dropped an incentive for us to earn up to 110% in commissions back on our customers' orders. When I heard that this was going down, the first thing I asked was, how can we afford to do that? I mean, what, did I hear that right? I know I didn't hear that right, because you're going to pay me more than what my customers bought. That is the heart, and that is the culture that we have here at Q Sciences. When we say we want you to win big, we mean it. So this program right here, you have to dig deeper into this if you are at all curious about what you can do here at Q Sciences, because you can do so much. Now, Not only do we have amazing customer commissions, but we are actually paid 4 different ways here. It's very simple. Our comp plan is like no other. I feel like I'm using that word simple so much tonight, but it is really that simple. I could bring in my children and each one of them could explain to you our comp plan. That's how easy it is. So customer sales, I just mentioned that we get paid up to 110% right now on those customer sales, but we also make team commissions. So if you know other people, this is what I love about this, because not only are we able to make some great incomes here, but we're able to help and bless so many other families out there that may need the extra income, especially in today's world when things are just so uncertain. And sometimes we feel like when we get up in the morning, we're like, what's going to hit us now, right? Because everything just seems to be constantly changing and people really just aren't sure what tomorrow is going to bring. So knowing that we have something that can offer financial security to people is just truly something that brings so much peace and warms my heart right now. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's so true. So with helping other people grow their, whether it's their extra income or main income for their household, this is very easy. There's no guessing here. As your business grows and as you, we call them promote through the ranks, but basically as your business hits different milestones, so your paycheck increases. And this number is not an average income here. What you see on our comp plan is actually the money that you will make. So at each and every rank, as we call them, there's a set payment amount. These commissions are paid out weekly. So you can bring home hiccups. You can bring home a check each and every single week just for growing your business and helping other people grow theirs as well. We also have one-time rank advancement bonuses. So as you hit those milestones, you earn a bonus. Now, this is crazy too. If you have been in this industry before, then what I'm about to tell you may confuse you a little bit, but these bonuses are cumulative. I call this stacking cash, y'all. Courtney told you that big number that I was able to make in my first 6 months here, and it's because of these bonuses. We and my team, we came on board and we just really saw the vision and saw the timing of this company and wanted to be a part of it. And we just grew so fast that we were able to stack these bonuses one on top of the other and truly change the financial mindset really for my family and for so many people on my team as well. The fourth way we're paid is through our financial freedom movement. Now, I do want to mention that this part of our comp plan isn't available everywhere, but I do want to touch on it because this program is available. And this is something that I truly feel is unique about Q Sciences. And this is totally what makes us different. And if I'm being completely honest, this program right here is what brought me to Q Sciences and made me make the switch from the security and the stability that I had in my previous company and to walk away. Okay, good night, honey. To walk away after, okay, love you, baby. Sorry, bedtime. And to walk away from the 7.5 years of hard work that my team and I put in. And that is this movement here. We don't necessarily believe at Q Sciences that having all the things is what makes you successful. We believe that having, we have this saying around our company that 6 figures in your bank account is way more sexy than buying something that costs you 6 figures. And so it's kind of fun to be like, I'm in that club now, I'm in that club, right? But the mentorship and the guidance that we get in order to be able to really have the mindset around that. I had to learn, I'll be completely vulnerable with y'all, even though I made great money in my last venture, I wasn't very smart with the income that I made. And it's embarrassing to say that, but it's absolutely true. We just lived outside the means that we had. And so it put us in a situation where we truly did live paycheck to paycheck. And it was just very unsettling. And to have 2 self-employed people, we didn't have a big savings account. We hardly had any savings account, if I'm being honest. We didn't have retirement accounts. We were in massive amounts of debt. We didn't have college set up for our kids. And if you're a parent, you know that time flies with your children, and one day they're a baby and the next day they're getting ready for college, right? Mine quite aren't at college yet, but I feel like it's going that fast. And so had so much stress on how are we going to do this, right? This is going to happen in such a short amount of time and we're going to be screwed. And so this program really gave us the guidance and the support that we needed to not only know that we weren't alone, but to just lift that stress off our shoulders to help give us the plan to put us on track. So because of this program and the coaching that we received, we were able to pay off $80,000 in debts, set up retirement accounts for both my husband and I, college funds for both of our children, and do so much more, stack that savings account in 6 months' time. You guys, it completely changed my life. The stories that I could tell you for the amount of people that this program has helped, even before making a dime in our company, would literally blow your mind. But it's very important to talk about because this is the culture that we have here at Q Sciences. We want people to be in financially safe positions. Even before they make a dime at Q, we want you to know that your financial future will be bright if you want it to be. So moving on, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Karina. We have recently met. Y'all, this woman is blowing me away. She comes to us from Canada, and she was able to come into Q and to really see the vision that we have here at Q and see how we're different and follow our system. And she's been able to have massive success in such a short amount of time. So I asked her if she wouldn't mind sharing her story real quick with us tonight. So Karina, if you are able to unmute, can you do so, please?
Okay, I think I'm unmuted.
There you are.
Hi. Okay, well, thank you so much for asking me to speak because I just feel so honored to be here. So I have been in the network marketing industry for over 6 years. I believe in the industry so much. I've seen firsthand what it can do to change people's lives. But I was just feeling super unsettled and like I wasn't in line with what I was supposed to be doing. And then somebody who I really trust from a business perspective showed me Q Sciences. And I honestly watched the video. It was a video just like this, thinking that I was going to debunk it and be like, this is nothing. But it was the complete opposite. It blew me away. The products, the comp plan, but mostly just how simple the system was. And I wasn't used to that where I was before. So I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't sleep at night. I was like, oh my God, my gut was screaming at me to do it, but I was so afraid. But I know from firsthand, if you want to do something and it excites you, but the only thing that's holding you back is fear, you better just feel the fear and do it anyways. So I jumped in and I was so freaking scared, but I'm so thankful that I did, because what Shannon was just talking about, how simple the system is, and she said that word over and over, she means it. The systems are so simple. And because of that, and because of the mentorship, I was able to promote 4 times in 10 days. And this is just the beginning. Like, my team is absolutely rocking this because we are able to just plug into these systems and just do everything so easy. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of such a new company. And I know that we're going to see a lot of lives changed, and I'm really excited to be a part of this movement. So yeah, that's my short version of my story.
Thank you, Karina. Y'all, this woman is topping our leaderboards right now, and she and her team are just truly blowing me away. But literally all they're doing is following our system and sharing what we have here. So really quickly, I wanted to touch on one more thing that truly makes us different. Courtney mentioned when she introduced me that I'm a part of our advisory council. We have 2 councils here at Q Sciences. We have our equity council and our advisory council. This is very different than what is out there in the industry. Now, you may have have always wanted to be a part of something where you can help make decisions. Maybe you get to try products before they're released. Maybe you even get to have a voice in what product lines we go down the neighborhood of tackling, right? Or maybe you want to be big on providing culture in a company, whatever it may be. This is what these advisory and equity councils are for. They're a little different in what each one of them does here. I've been very honored to be a part of our advisory council now for 3 years. But more exciting to me is that so many of my team have also sat on these councils. And some of them have sat on these councils after just being in our company for a few months, and never in a million years ever thought they would have the opportunity to do something like this. But what I love truly the most about these councils is just the leadership that we are able to get guidance from, and how much we are able to impact where Q is going as a company. And this has been just amazing for me. And I'd like to bring this out there because this could also be you. If you have ever desired to be on something like this is feasible at Q Sciences. In fact, our equity council is constantly fluid, and we're constantly bringing new people and rising leaders up into these councils because we believe that you need to be heard. And that's truly what I love about Mr. Spencer and Mr. Wilson, because they have not only huge hearts, but their ears are even bigger. They are constantly wanting to learn from the field each and every day. And they know that together is what makes Q. I get questions all the time because we have some people on our corporate staff that my team members actually thought were a part of my team, and vice versa. I've had some people who thought some of my team members were actually a part of our corporate team. Y'all, in our industry, that is unheard of because it's usually corporate against the field. It's not that way here. And that's what I truly, truly love about Q Sciences. So I know we gave a lot of information to you tonight, and I'm sure you have tons of questions. So you may be wondering what's next. Well, yes, honey, the person who invited you tonight is going to connect with you. Please know that they will circle back with you. I know I said that twice, but I said that because I don't want it to be awkward. And I want you to expect that they're going to reach out to you because I know you're going to have questions, and ask them. I encourage you, ask them the questions that you think you may not want to ask because they might be tough, or maybe you feel like it might not be a smart question. No question should be left unasked. So we are very transparent here, and they will probably even try and connect you with somebody like Courtney or myself to get you the answers that you need and to get you connected into the system that works so well here. So please don't avoid them. Don't go into witness protection program. Please raise your right hand and say you won't. I'm just kidding. It's not like that. But they will come back around and circle back with you. So I just thank you all for joining us tonight. And I wish you an amazing rest of your week. And I hope I get the chance to work with each and every one of you very soon. Enjoy your night, everybody.